Hello, eager young minds! Ngayon ay nasa week 7 na tayo ng ating first quarter. At dahil meron tayong dalawang lesson, hatiin natin to sa dalawang parts. At uunahin natin ang division of whole numbers and decimal numbers. Let us proceed with the steps in dividing the decimal by a whole number. Okay, step 1. Place the decimal point in the quotient directly above the decimal point in the dividend. Pangalawa, divide like whole numbers lang. Pangatlo, insert zeros kung kinakailangan sa dividend. Pang-apat, check your answers by multiplying the quotient and the divisor. Okay, let us elaborate these steps by answering this example. I have here 12 and 5 tenths divided by 5. Okay, step 1. Place the decimal point in the quotient directly above the decimal point in the dividend. Ito yung dividend natin, nandito ang decimal point, ilalagay natin ang decimal point directly above dito lang sa ating quotient. Okay? Magkatapat. Okay. Okay na ang step 1. Step 2. Divide as in whole numbers lang. So, i-divide na natin na parang whole number lang. Kasi whole number ang ating divisor. Now, let us divide. So, ilang 5 mayroon sa 12? Or 12 divided by 5? This is just 2. So, dalawang 5 lang meron sa 12. And then 5 times 2. This is 10. Okay, and then 12 minus 10. Okay, this is just 2. And then, bring down 5. Okay, ilang 5 mayroon sa 25? Or just 25 divided by 5? Siyempre, merong 5. And then 5 times 5, that is just 25. Okay? And then 25 minus 25, this is 0. Kaya the quotient of 12.5 and 5 is just 2 and 5 tenths. Ganun lang po. Okay. Now, since wala naman tayong dinagdag na 0 sa ating dividend, okay na yan, let us proceed with number 4. Check your answer by multiplying the quotient and the divisor. To check if your answer is correct, i-multiply mo lang ang quotient. Ano yung quotient? Ito nasa taas. Ano yung divisor? Itong nasa labas. Okay, i-multiply mo lang yung dalawa. And then, dapat ang product nilang dalawa ay same as your dividend. Okay, let us check. 2 and 5 tenths multiplied by 5. Okay, multiplication of decimals. In multiplying decimals, you just have to multiply like full numbers lang. So, multiply natin. 5 times 5, this is 25. So, this is just 5. And then carry 2. And then 5 times 2 is 10 plus 2. That is 12. Okay. Ngayon, ang last step natin sa multiplication of decimals is you have to count the number of decimal place in the factor. Sa unang factor natin ay meron tayong isang decimal place lang. Sa pangalawang factor natin ay wala. So, ang ibig sabihin, ang total number of decimal places sa ating factor ay isa. So, ang movement ng ating decimal point ay isang beses din lang papunta sa kaliwa. Sa whole number, ang decimal point, laging nasa kanan yan, nasa rightmost part. And then, move tayo pakaliwa ng isang beses. So, ang magiging sagot natin ay 12 and 5 tenths. Tingnan ninyo, ang product ba natin ay katulad ng inyong dividend? Kung magkaparehas na pagkaparehas yan, your answer is now sure that is correct. Okay. Let us proceed. Steps in dividing a decimal by another decimal. Okay, decimal tayo. Okay, here are the steps. Una, change the divisor to a whole number by moving the decimal point to the rightmost place. Second, move the decimal point in the dividend to as many places as the decimal point in the divisor is moved. Pangatlo, insert zeros sa dividend kung kinakailangan. Pang-apat, divide na parang whole numbers. And then pang-lima, you have to check if your answer is correct by multiplying the quotient and the divisor. Okay, let us elaborate by answering this example. From your learning task 1 in your module, find the quotient and check. So, ito yung problem natin. Okay, I have here 208 divided by 8 tenths. Okay, let us follow the steps. Una, change the divisor to a whole number. So, ito yung divisor natin, gawin natin whole number. Paano daw? By moving the decimal point to the rightmost place. Yung decimal point, imumove mo siya pa kanan. Rightmost place, sa dulo talaga. Okay. So, isang move to the right, nandito na yung decimal point natin. Para maging whole number ang ating divisor. So, this now, 8 tenths becomes 8 na. Okay? Ngayon, Okay, number 2 tayo. Okay na yung number 1. Okay, step 2. Move the decimal point in the dividend to as many places as the decimal point in the divisor is moved. Kung ilang beses mong minove ang decimal point ng inyong divisor, ganun din karami ang movement ng decimal point ng ating dividend. Okay, but take note, dito sa ating dividend whole number. Okay, laging tatandaan, sa whole number, ang decimal point ay nasa rightmost place lagi. Nandito, sa dulo yan. Okay, so to move to the right, one place, move ka lang ng isang place pa kanan. Okay, pero wala namang number dito. So meron tayong vacant place dito. Dito ngayon papasok ang ating number 3. Kailangang magdagdag ng 0 sa ating dividend. Okay? Kasi nag-move ka ng isang place pa kanan, wala namang number doon, so magdadagdag tayo ng 0. Okay? Okay. Now, so ang magiging bagong dividend natin ay 2,0,8,0 na. Okay. Okay na tayo sa number 3. Step 4 tayo. Divide like whole numbers lang. Okay, let us divide like whole numbers. Kung kaya ninyo ang long division, ito, kaya din ninyo. Madaling-madali. Huwag matatakot sa decimal point na yan. Basta sundin ang steps, kayang-kaya. Okay, 2 cannot be divided by 8, so 20 tayo. 20 divided by 8, this is just 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Long division lang talaga, ha? Okay, and then 20 minus 16 is just 4. Okay, and then bring down 8. Okay, ilang 8 mayroon sa 48? Okay, meron tayong 6. Okay, and then 6 times 8 is just 48. And then 48 minus 48 is 0. Okay, meron pa tayong isang 0. Bring down 0. And then 0 divided by 8 is just 0. Kung kaya naman, ang quotient ng 208 and 8 tenths ay 260. Okay? So, ganun lang ang kalalabasan. And then lastly, sabi niya, check your answer by multiplying the quotient and the divisor. Ito yung quotient natin, ang divisor natin ay 8 tenths. So, i-multiply uli yan dalawa. Dapat, ang product nila ay katulad ng ating dividend. Okay, let us check. 260 multiplied by 8 tenths. Multiplication of decimal tayo. Disregard the decimal point. Multiply like whole numbers. 8 times 0, okay, this is 0. 8 times 6, that is 48. So, this is 8. And then 4, okay. And then 8 times 2 is 16 plus 4, that is just 20. Okay? And then 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. And then 0 times 2 is 0. And then add the partial product. So, this is now 0. And this is 8. And this is 0. And this is 2. Ngayon, lastly, bilangin natin kung ilang decimal places meron sa ating factor. Dito sa una ay wala. Sa pangalawa ay isa. So, ibig sabihin, ang movement ng ating decimal point ay isang beses pakaliwa or one step to the left lang. So, whole number, nasa rightmost ang ating decimal point. Move pakaliwa ng one step. Okay. So, the answer now is 208. Kung katulad yan ng inyong dividend, you are 100% sure that your answer is tama. Okay. Let us proceed. Dividing decimal by another decimal again. Okay, learning task 2. Divide the following and check. Okay. I have here 81 hundredths divided by 9 hundredths. Step 1. Change the divisor to a whole number by moving the decimal point to the right. Nandito ang decimal point, gawin natin whole number, move natin pa kanan, isa, dalawa. Dapat nasa dulong-dulo yan, nasa rightmost part. So, our divisor now becomes 9. Okay. Kung ilang beses mong minove ang iyong divisor, ang decimal point sa divisor, ganun din ang gagawin mo sa dividend. So, 1, dalawang beses din. So, nasa dulo na. Whole number na din yan. This is 81. Diba? Sa una, parang nakakatakot naman isolve yan. Decimal. A 0.09 and then 0 and 81. Wow. Pero, kung sinunod natin ang steps na yan, makikita natin, madali lang pala siya. Now, let us divide. 81 divided by 9. This is just 9. Ganun lang. And then 9 times 9 is 81. And then 81 minus 81 is 0. So, the quotient of 81 hundredths divided by 9 hundredths is just 9. Okay? Ganun lang yun. Ngayon, lastly, you have to check na. Okay, to check, again, you have to multiply the quotient and the divisor. So, tingnan natin. So, that is just 0.09 or 900 multiplied by 9. Multiplication of decimal. Multiply like whole numbers. Disregard the decimal point. This is 9 times 9. That is just 81. So, this is 1. We carry 8. Okay. And then, 9 times 0 is 0 plus 8. That is 8 pa rin. Okay. And then, 9 times 0, that is 0. Lastly, bilangin natin kung ilang decimal places sa factor natin. Sa first factor natin, meron tayong isa, dalawa. Meron dalawa. Second factor, wala. So, the total number of our decimal place is 2. Ibig sabihin, mag-move tayo ng decimal point pakaliwa ng dalawang beses. Nasa rightmost part, move pakaliwa, 1, 2. Kaya ang answer natin is 81 hundredths. Kung ang product ay katulad or the same or equal sa ating dividend, you are sure now that your answer is correct. Okay, let us proceed with learning task 3. Solve the problem carefully by answering the questions. Let us use the 4-step in solving word problem. And ito yung problem natin. In science class, Miss Alcalde had 30.6 pounds of igneous rocks. She divided equally by weight into 9 different containers. How many pounds of rocks will be in each container? So ano nga yung steps natin? 4 steps natin? Una, you have to understand. Pangalawa, you have to plan. Pangatlo, solve. And lastly, you have to check. In understanding, you have to know what is asked. And what is asked in this particular problem is how many pounds of rocks will be in the container. Okay? Ano ba ang timbang ng mga bato na nakalagay sa container? So, the weight of rocks that will be in the container, that is what is asked. And then, you have to write the given facts. The given facts ay malinaw naman. 30.6 pounds of igneous rocks and then divided equally into 9 different containers. Okay, malinaw yon. So, these are the given facts. Pagkatapos yan, step 2 is you have to plan. Pagplanuhan na. Okay, what is the operation or the operations that you're going to use? Tingnan ninyo, intindihin ang problem. Meron siyang 30.6 pounds, okay, na igneous rocks. She divided, okay, nandito na ang keyword, divided. So, ibig sabihin, dinivide niya equally into 9 different containers. So, divided by 9 lang pala. So, the operation now is division. And of course, you have to devise a plan kung paano siya isosolve. In this particular case, madali lang yan gumawa ng number sentence. That is just 30.6 or 30 and 6 tenths divided by 9. Of course, and the third step is you have to solve. You have to show your solution. Okay, division lang yan. Okay, solve natin. Okay. This is just 3.6 divided by 9. Since this is whole number, diretso na tayo. Okay, divide like whole numbers lang. Ang decimal point natin, kopyahin natin, ilagay natin sa ating quotient. Okay. 30 divided by 9 or ilang 9 mayroon sa 30? Meron lang yan. Tatlo. Ilan yung tatlong 9? That is just 27. Okay. And then 30 minus 27 is just 3. And then bring down 6. Disregard the decimal point. 36 divided by 9. Okay. That is just 4. And then 4 times 9 is 36. Ganun lang yan. So 36 minus 6, that is 0. So your answer now, the final answer now is that there are 3.4 pounds of igneous rocks in each container. Okay, so ganun lang. Kasi yun ang tinatanong. Okay, step 4. Check natin. Tama ba ang sagot natin? Sagot tayo, tama ba? So to check, same process lang. You have to multiply our quotient and our divisor. So ganun lang yan. So that is just 3.4 or 3 and 4 tenths multiplied by 9. Multiplication of decimals ulit tayo. Disregard the decimal point. Okay? This is just 9 times 9. That is 6. Okay? And then 36 yun. So this is 3. And then 9 times 3, that is 27 plus 3 is 30. Okay? Ngayon, tingnan natin kung ilang decimal places meron sa factor. Sa first factor natin isa, sa second factor wala. Ibig sabihin, ang decimal point natin mag-move pa kaliwa ng isang beses lang. So our answer now is 30 and 6 tenths, which is equal to our dividend. Kaya siguradong sigurado tayo na ang ating sagot ay tama. Okay? So yun. Sana may natutunan uli kayo. Salamat and don't forget to subscribe.